Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Money Mindset Hub podcast. So, I'm your host, Carla Townsend, and I'm a money mindset and success coach for female entrepreneurs who are ready to eliminate their money blocks and monetize their genius. So, today is actually going to be all about money mindset. What actually is money mindset, and how does it define the level of freedom you're able to experience? Because I think that at the end of the day, that's what we all want. It is freedom of time, of choice, of opportunity, and being able to choose how we spend our days instead of being restricted in any way. But before we dive into that, first off, I just wanted to say this week has been so incredible. And thank you so much also for all your support on the podcast. Watching those downloads go up and up and up week on week, it just lights my soul up. And I'm so grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful that I get to do this, that this is my job. And I love it. And I love bringing different conversations to you as well. I've just actually finished another podcast interview today, which will come out in a few weeks. And I also had one yesterday. So they are so amazing. There's so many guests that are coming your way this year. So if there is any topics that you would like to hear on the podcast, because of course it is about money and mindset and business, but I'm so excited for you to hear different conversations as well with other like-minded women who are in business, who are entrepreneurs, who are paving their own way to success and freedom. And just being able to hear different perspectives and how they did it and the challenges that they faced as well, because it isn't always this upwards trajectory. And when everything appears to be beautiful and seamless on the surface, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's how it is in the back end. And I really think it is so key to be able to show you that and to give you that understanding, because entrepreneurship can feel quite lonely. And when you are deep in the trenches, maybe you're a mother as well, like me, then it can feel like such a daily grind sometimes. But at the end of the day, and this was something that I said to my mastermind yesterday, the only time that you can ever fail is if you quit, and you're not about to do that. There is no such thing as failure, because if you keep going and you keep showing up and you keep trying and you keep moving forward, even if it looks up and down, the ebbs and flows, that's just life. That's just business. That's just the way that it is. But as long as you keep going, you never lose. And no one can ever beat someone who doesn't lose, right? And not that it's about competition, of course, caveat there. It's not about competition. We want to collaborate and connect. There's no such thing as competition. What I say to my kids all the time is you are only in competition with yourself. That is it. You just have to try to be better than you were the day before. That's it. You beat yourself. That's what it should be in every different aspect that you're trying, especially when it comes to business. Just try and be better than what you were yesterday, and you're already winning. So anyway, with that said, Freedom the Mastermind kicked off yesterday. It was so amazing. It's a beautiful, intimate space where we're going to go deep, deep into money, deep into mindset, deep into business, and actually building the freedom-filled business that they are desiring, calling in new levels of abundance and success and gratitude and all the things. It's such a beautiful space. And yeah, we had such a beautiful first call to kick it off. And I'm so excited. So before we dive into this, and you can learn a bit more about, money mindset and how that really defines the freedom that you get to experience in your life, because it is really key. Even if you've heard this a million times before, maybe you need the reminder too, just to go back to the fundamentals of what is money mindset. Why would I even want to work on it, especially if you're in business, or regardless of whether you are or you aren't. I've definitely had clients who don't have their own businesses, and that isn't a desire of theirs, but it is something that we all have a relationship with money. And so we want to improve that relationship and experience money in a better light, or experience more of it, create more, hold more, receive more, whatever it might be. Then your money mindset is so crucial in being able to do that and in focusing on that. So this episode is either going to be brand new to you, or it's going to give you a bit of a refresh. But this is my jam. This is literally what I do, is help women like you eliminate their money blocks and monetize their genius. That is my goal. That is what I'm here to do. And I never see myself not doing this, because I think that you can truly create whatever it is that you want to create in this life, but you are often the one that you need to overcome. And so I hope that this helps you. And the last thing I'm going to say is, when you're on this sort of work, there was this quote from Robin Sharma that I heard a couple of weeks ago, and it's really landed with me, and I really hope that it lands with you too. But what he said was, a bad day for the ego is a good day for the soul. So let me just say that again. A bad day for the ego is a good day for the soul. And that one really stuck with me, because no matter what it is that you're going through, the moment that you take full responsibility, you put your ego, your pride, everything aside, and we respond in the way that we really want to, we create that space, we bridge that gap. So anyway, let's dive in.
So what is money mindset? So for some of you, I'm guessing probably most of you actually have heard of this term before, or maybe it's brand new, or maybe you've heard of it but not actually done the work, or don't really know where to start because it seems so overwhelming. And I know in the online space too, it can seem like such a cryptic topic. And it's like this mystical thing, but I'm here to simplify it. This is what I love to do. I will simplify what money mindset actually is so that you can uncover what it is that's holding you back from what it is you desire to get. So your money mindset, it summarizes your overall beliefs, feelings, attitudes, and behaviors about money, but also about people who have more or less money than what you do. So our ego actually comes out as well in terms of our money mindset, and that's one of the easiest ways to pick up on what it is we need to dive into. So your money mindset also determines the way that you save, you spend, you invest, you give, you treat yourself, you treat others, the level of success, freedom, and abundance that you actually allow yourself to create, receive, and hold. Holding is one of the biggest ones. But whatever it is that you desire to experience, if it has anything in some way, shape, or form related to money, there are potentials to sabotage that. So the level of success that you believe you're capable and worthy of achieving is directly correlated with how much money you think you can create and receive. Truly, let me say that again, because this was the aha moment that popped into my head many years ago when I realized, like, this is it. This is why I call myself a money mindset and a success coach, not just one or the other, because they're both one and the same. The level of success that you believe you're capable and worthy of achieving is directly correlated with how much money you believe that you can create and receive. So for example, when you think about someone who is a movie star, for instance, like if you believe, hand on your heart, that you can be a movie star and there's absolutely nothing stopping you from getting there, you also believe that you can earn the kind of money that a movie star earns. Like, you know, with this level of success comes this pay packet. We all know that. Like, think of any profession. We instantly relate money to success. Now, if you don't have a positive relationship with money, and we'll go into what that means to have a relationship shortly, but if you don't believe that you have a good relationship with money, like deep down, there is guilt, shame, fear, doubt, judgment, memories, trauma between you and money, it's going to stop you from getting what it is that you want to get to. And consciously, you're going to understand that, well, this is what I want. So I don't know why it's not coming. I'm doing all the things. Wealth is a state of being, not of having. It is that embodiment. Now, I know even embodiment can be a confusing topic for someone just starting out and you don't really understand what it is, or we even overcomplicate it. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. And this is where I come in, because I'm here to demystify money and money mindset and what it takes to create wealth, success, abundance, freedom for yourself and for your family, because it doesn't have to be so complicated. Now, when we think of money in terms of success, it's not money for the sake of money. You're not earning money to say, I earn X amount of money. Now, if you are, there is your ego playing out. Remember, there's two sides of the coin when it comes to the ego, inferior and superior. So when you are acting from a superior point of view and you're trying to prove something to other people, red flag, you have some money blocks to deal with. But it's not money for the sake of money. It's money for what it provides for you, for your family, for the world. It's freedom of time, choice, opportunity for everybody. So at the end of the day, that is what I help my clients cultivate. It is freedom. So I'm going to tell you what freedom actually means to me, because when I thought about this and I thought, freedom is the epitome of why I do what I do. It is what I strive for. It is what I strive for my family. It is what I strive for my children. What I'm doing now is going to set them up, set my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. We're here to create generational wealth. We're here to create a generational impact. So it goes so much deeper for me. And I want to see this for all of my clients, for you. I want to see it for you. I want to see you change your mindset towards what is possible. I want you to open yourself up to receive so much beauty and love and light in this lifetime. So freedom to me means fulfillment, resilience, ease, empowerment, discipline, ownership, and mastery. So I'm going to go into each of those for you. So fulfillment, this is in terms of reaching your potential and having no regrets. So for me, that is one of the biggest drivers. And it's why this voice kept getting louder and louder and louder. Like, Carla, start the damn business. Just do it. Get your work out there. Help people. Help them. Help them understand money. Help them understand the energetics behind it. Help them understand how to manifest and reach their potential and not get to a point in their life where they turn around and have regrets for not doing the thing, for not trying, for not taking a chance on themselves. That is one of the biggest things. And it keeps me driving forward. You know, even in the moments when it's really challenging, I think about that. I'm here to reach my own potential, but I'm here to help you do the same. I'm here to have no regrets that I didn't try hard enough. And I don't want you to have any regrets. So the next one is resilience. And this is all about overcoming the challenges and stepping into your greatness. So the way that I look at a challenge is just an initiation for you, a test to see if you really have what it takes. Do you really want the thing that you say you do? Building that mental resilience, it always has to come first. It has to come first. You could do hard things. Feel that fear, do it anyway. You can do hard things. Then there's ease. And this is just overall simplicity. Simplicity is everything that I go back to in my life and in my business. So I want to simplify how you do business and how you do life, because they are all connected. Everything is connected. The way you are off the field, outside of your business, it affects how you are on the field, inside of your business. If you have all this shitty stuff going on in your relationships, or you have to have these difficult conversations and there's something holding you down, maybe your physical health isn't where you desire it to be, that is going to affect how you show up in your business. It's going to affect how you create, how you lead yourself, how you lead others. It affects everything. Everything is connected. Then there is empowerment. And this is about cultivating that inner confidence and that inner self-belief. They are so important and they are a practice. Cultivating confidence and self-belief, it has so many layers to it, like an onion, right? You've got to continually get comfortable with making yourself uncomfortable, because that builds confidence. Confidence is created by taking unconfident action. Self-belief, when you have none, it takes peeling back the layers of yourself and rewiring your mind to believe in yourself. Take the chance on you. No one else will. People aren't going to bed at night worrying about you and your problems. You are worrying about you and your problems. Everybody has problems. You need to have the confidence that you have what it takes. You have the staying power to stay and get it done and live a life where you reach your potential and have no regrets. Then there is discipline. Discipline is so important when it comes to the entrepreneurial space as well, because you have to develop self-leadership and staying power. Like I said, entrepreneurship isn't for everybody. It is hard. And sometimes you're going to feel like it's not working and you don't have what it takes. And why doesn't anyone else talk about the dark side of entrepreneurship? It's hard sometimes. It's tough. It's not for everybody. But you need to be able to lead yourself before you can lead others, especially for the coaches out there like myself. If we can't lead ourselves, how can we lead our clients? We need to practice that, because that's leading and coaching and building our business off integrity, not off like pretending. We need to build businesses back with integrity. Develop that self-leadership, do the thing, have the discipline. If you don't think you're disciplined enough, and I've had that thought before, I thought I'm just not disciplined enough. And then I thought, oh, I'm labeling myself as not disciplined. But look at everything else I've done in my life. I am disciplined. I have staying power. I'm not going anywhere. I said to my husband this week, there are only two options in life. You sink or swim. And I will refuse to sink. I only swim. And that is what I want for you. So repeat that to yourself. You either sink or swim, and you are here to swim. We don't sink. You don't sink. So then there's ownership. which is taking responsibility of your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, or your inactions, and your results. Whatever you don't change, you are choosing. Whenever you don't act, that equals a result. If you're not content, you're not overly happy or satisfied where you're at, now remembering the goalposts are always going to move. Every time you hit a goal, the goalposts are going to move. There'll be something else. We need to be able to find satisfaction in the journey towards the thing that we're trying to get, but always continuing to strive. It is your responsibility if you get there. Your results are your responsibilities. We're not playing blame games. We're not playing into the victim mentality. We are responsible for our lives. We are responsible for how we think. We are responsible for how we believe. We are responsible for how we act and the results that come our way. Then there is mastery. And this is the evolution of your identity and being the best that you can be. Being the best wife, being the best friend, mother, sister, daughter, leader, entrepreneur, CEO, whoever it is. We wear so many hats. You are always going to evolve. Be committed to your evolution. It's going to blow your mind when you see what you can do. And be the best that you can be in every area. In any field that you are in, you can be the best. Just try your best and never give up. There is no such thing as failure. The only time that you fail is when you stop trying. And you're not going to do that because you've come too far.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I would absolutely love it if you could please leave me a 5-star review and let me know your thoughts. Remember, everything you desire and deserve is just on the other side of your own resistance. So take that next step.